Gamers, what's the moment you ended up putting someone in their place? When I was young, my older brother would force me to be his player too on games that were scary and confusing for a 7-year-old. I struggled a lot, which made him frustrated with me. He would yell, throw the controllers on the floor, and kick my arm until I would do exactly what he wanted. One game that I really got bullied on was Tekken, which involved 2 characters fighting each other. In the game, he would constantly keep my character knocked down while calling me a crybaby when I felt frustrated. It really was terrible, but as I got older, my gaming friends taught me how to actually play each character well. They taught me about timing and how to predict people's movements. Once I understood how Tekken was actually meant to be played, I learned to appreciate it more. At some point, I became undefeated within my circle of friends, but around my brother, I made sure that he would still do well against me, which ended up being a huge mistake. He acted arrogant and teased me about how my skills still haven't improved after all these years. The moment he called me a friendless loser, I sat up and started fighting him seriously. He was shocked by the perfect dodges and combinations I made. After the 5th loss, his eyes looked lifeless, as if I stole away the one thing that brings him joy. I ended up feeling bad, because despite all the bad things he had ever said, he was my older brother, and I enjoyed having someone around to play with. Instead of teasing him, I began teaching him to play Tekken better. From then on, we spent every afternoon memorizing combinations and practicing. Today, years later, my older brother sat in the front seat, watching me play out my first tournament.